welcome to Political Focus here on Central Kentucky TV. Glad you could join us tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Kenny Fogle, and it says we're here to educate and inform a little bit as we're coming up on our November 4th election day. That's coming up very quickly, and one of the things we're going to be talking about is several different political races in the Nelson County. Today, we're talking Bardstown City Council. We've got a veteran Bardstown City Council man, businessman. We'll talk about all that here in just a few minutes. But first of all, Francis Lydian, want to welcome you to our show today.
Thank you, Kenny.
And Francis, you've been on the City Council for more than a year or two now, haven't you?
Yes, I've been on it. I was appointed December 26, 1984 to finish out a term, unexpired term of Carl Anderson. And in 2013, I was reelected. In 2000, my wife died, and I was off of council for a few years. You know, city of Bardstown is a great city to live in, and I would like to continue supporting the city, you know.
Well, obviously, being on the council that long, you've enjoyed being on the council. What is it that you like about being on the council?
Well, being on the council, you know, I have been a part of many changes in the city government, and city investing in infrastructure. And in improving infrastructure, I remember when Bardstown didn't have no TV. Well, see, I was on the council when Bardstown bought the first TV franchise. So I was on there. A lot of changes, you know. Yeah. I could probably tell you many changes on the city council, but I know the fire department, I was the chairman of the fire department, and, you know, we just had volunteers all the time and dedicated firefighters, and I made a recommendation to the mayor and the council that we need to hire some full-time. So really, that's how we kind of got started on full-time. We have first response, 6 full-time, yeah.
Well, Bardstown looks quite a bit different to you now than it did back in 1984.
Yes, it does. Yes, it is.
Well, basically, what are you seeing as I mean, obviously the issues in 1984 were much different than the issues today. What do you think right now is the most pressing things we need to be worrying about?
Well, main thing is I would indicate some, you know, city has some projects I think we need to implement, and that's what I will indicate it in a few minutes, but we have some major projects they've been under the back burner for many years, and I think they need to implement those projects. And some of them we haven't studied, some we have studied, you know. So, City of Bardstown has made good progress. When I was first appointed to City Council, the city budget was $6 million. Today, the city budget over $45 million. By city investing in infrastructure and improving infrastructure, and it had paid off. And like I indicated, City of Bardstown project to implement, I will support if re-elected. We need a new Bardstown Fire Department building. The building is a little too small, and the growth of the city, we need a fire department building. And also, Kenny, we need a loop around Bardstown. We have discussed that. It's been probably some years ago, and it also kind of got pushed underneath the carpet, loop around Bardstown. A new water supply, it has been studied, and improving intersection West 62 and 31E, it also has been studied. And I think we need to maintain a balanced budget, and I will not support no property tax increase. Maintaining safe streets, business and homes are safe from crime, and also maintaining good city basic services. And I will support all business to create jobs for family for the city of Bardstown. And I have many years of experience in city government, dedicated, experienced leadership.
Well, you've been a businessman for quite a number of years as well. I'm sure that's made a difference in how you work as a city councilman.
Yes, I'm self-employed and own a Lydian body shop. I'm semi-retired, and I am a member of St. Michael Church, and also I'm a military veteran. So I still had to work every day, Kenny.
You're not ready to completely hang it up, are you?
No.
So basically, you know, being on the city council and then being in business, you've been involved in the community over many years, and you've seen, again, we've talked about the many changes to Bardstown.
Yes,
where do you see us going over the next several years?
You know, I think positive in the several years. Main thing is the city budget. You know, just because we have a $45 million budget, And it has been brought up by, we need to we need to increase the property tax, and that's one word, is a fighting word. No one like to pay property tax, but they like to have all that 100% service and things. So anyway, before we be able to do some of the projects, I guess we do have some surface money, but I understand the surface funds that we have left over. We balance the budget with the surface fund, and this is first 2 years we ever had quite a few dollars in surplus. I think we had about $400,000 or $500,000, half a million dollars. But I understand they had put in the secured reserve funds or something where you can't touch it. Can't you just use it for anything? So I'm thinking positive with the growth of the city, and I'm looking positive that the city is going to continue to be a great city, one of the beautiful small cities in Kentucky, So I'm looking positive.
Well, absolutely, and like I said, it's you've been around here for quite a while, and most people have seen you either in business or in city council. But there's some things that the voters may not know about Francis Liddy that you think they ought to know about.
Right. So anyway, I'm going to try for 2 more years, and after 2 more years, I think I'm going to think twice before I go again, because I've been on it ever since 84, but the amount of terms I've been on, I think it was about 12 terms. That's 24 years. And if I'm reelected, I'm going to try 2 more years, and I'll think twice after that,
Do you see the advantage of being on there for so many years? Like you know what you've tried and didn't work, and you know what tries and works.
Right. Well, you just got to continue with the leadership on the council. One council member cannot make Bardstown what it is. It takes 6 votes. But if you can influence some of the council members, and sometimes they'll go along with it, just like Simpson Lake. But see, I came up with a concept. Some council members did not want no boaters, no pleasure skiing out on Simpson Lake, so I came up with a concept of moving the buoys down so far down on the lake and just have a particular area for skiing. And my leadership, they went along with me, so that's got to prove, So
you win some, you lose some. I suppose. Well, again, we do appreciate you coming in here. So what do you attribute all these good years as a city council? What do you think makes a good city councilman?
Well, you got to be a dedicated and a good, honest person, and not to make too many promises. Politicians get in trouble when you make promises, You make promises and you may not implement those promises, and you're going to get some rocks thrown at you. Right. Yes.
Well, I understand. Well, again, we got coming up on the 4th of November. If you want to say have any final words for the voters today?
Yes, I would appreciate your support and vote November 4th. Vote Francis Liddy and Bardstown City Council, number 6. And thank you, and God bless.
All right, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you tuning in. Francis Liddy here with us today. Bardstown City Council, again, the election's on the 4th of November. We hope you're ready to vote, and that's what we're here for, to provide you the information and as much education we can. So stick around. We got a lot more to come, a lot more candidates to talk to, and again, we hope we do our best to help you. So this is Kenny Fogle here on Political Focus saying so long, everybody. Thank you, Francis. I'm going to wish you all the best, and thank you for tuning in. See you next time. You're on Political Focus on Central Kentucky TV. Take care, everybody.